Yes, we deny them Rasta people, those that love justice and yet aggression, and Ethiopian at home and abroad. This statement from me, they are born of facts, caused by the statement of the Crown Council of Ethiopia. 1931, the 16th of July, Emperor Haile I, 1 year after transferring to the Emperor of Ethiopia, established the first written constitution of Ethiopia and the first constitutional monarchy of Ethiopia. 36, it must have Geneva defend a small nation. He also was a former member of the League of Nations. 45 was a former member of the United Nations, which means that Haile Selassie for Ethiopia is political. When the prince makes statement that it is not political, it's a contradiction to his grandfather's greatest contribution to Ethiopia as emperor and as a constitutional monarchy. The question of when the prince stated that they removed the Solomonic dynasty. When he made that statement, he should say Haile Selassie first dynasty, because I keep repeating this statement all the while. It's the same behavior Chamberlain act with Hitler. Chamberlain compromised that the prince believing that Hitler would compromise. The prince compromised by making statement that he don't want no problem with the government of Ethiopia. But the same thing that happened to the prince will happen back like what happened to Chamberlain. Because Hitler makes Chamberlain go back to England and say there will be no war in his lifetime. And 1 month after that, he invaded Poland, Czechoslovakia, and a part of Europe. We cannot allow the prince to be afraid. He must have the strength like his grandfather, sitting about 935-41, when the Caucasian game, multi-time gun, musket gun, when using as slavery, to fight Mussolini, the fascist dictator, and he didn't compromise. When he was asked by Bernard Shaw, the last post-war philosopher, why we call up Ethiopia and the peace as protectorate to different nations, he said, when they ascend the imperial throne 1930, I take a oath unto God and myself, I would have showed myself like King Theodore before I bow. That is what Theodore do for him bow to British rule. We have to understand that Rastaism is grassroots and intellectual and academic. We have to involve both the women have to involve, because when Miriam sounded the theme about the Red Sea, she was head of the woman armed force of fight fearism. You understand that? When she sounded the theme of the Red Sea, it's not a timbrel or the war cry, and she do Empress Menen do the same thing 1935-41 beside her husband. So our women who want to be a part of this organism must involve themselves. Involved because Rastaji stated that one woman represents 1,000 women. And tonight we have a problem because we don't expect the prince to become brave and make a statement anti the government. But his name closed with Haile Selassie. His name closed with Haile Selassie, like how my name closed with Fox. You understand that? Emmanuel Fox with the prince name. Where name?
Prince Haile Selassie, Haile Selassie.
Say it again, Brother Chris.
Prince Haile Selassie, Haile Selassie. That's the prince name.
So he can act like 75 when the present government and his friend Mingish too and the rest of them abolish the monarchy 75 and abolish Haile Selassie name and destroy Haile Selassie name with everything. When he make a speech, if he make the speech like his grandfather, I don't care, because God addresses on side and our side. Take it bone and quote what the brother said.
Brethren and sisters, greetings in the name of the Imperial Majesty Emperor Haile Selassie I, Ethiopians, those at home and abroad. Today, we continue the struggle for the restoration of the dynasty of Emperor Haile Selassie I, the constitutional monarchy of Ethiopia. We re-examine the old statement by our Crown Prince Haile Selassie I, And this statement, we have to re-examine it again. It says, our forefathers maintain our sovereignty, moving the Solomonic crown. When you say you move the Solomonic crown, what you replace it with? His Majesty have 13 children in line for the crown for the constitutional monarchy of Emperor Haile Selassie I. We cannot wipe it away like how the present government is doing by removing his name from all institutions in Ethiopia, university, Haile Selassie, Emperor Haile Selassie I University in Addis Ababa. We cannot wipe away their cause from us. No. We have to go in ourselves now as Ethiopian people and find back ourselves and deal with our sovereignty. When you look at Psalms 78, verse 5 to 9, it shows you the whole thing. God, it says, His Imperial Majesty gave the law so that the generation in turn can instruct their children to continue the dynasty of Emperor Haile Selassie I in this time. So, if we don't do that, it's going to breed a rebellious generation. And if the Amara people don't call upon His Majesty Emperor Haile Selassie I's name and for the restoration of the dynasty of Emperor Haile Selassie I, Ethiopia will be in a turmoil. Continue in a turmoil. So we have to re-examine the whole thing again. And our crown prince and our prince, Ermias, have to make a stand. We have to be courageous. Because you can't wipe away His Majesty's name. And you can't bow to other people. Because His Majesty give us identity. 2nd of November 1930. You cannot wipe it away. Not for some minority who's in rule. No. You can't compromise. You have to make a stand in this time and die our people, as though the commandment said, we must instruct generation to come. We have to ensure the continuation of the dynasty of Emperor Haile Selassie I, the constitutional monarchy of Emperor Haile Selassie I. You cannot move Solomon crown and replace it with socialism, Marxism, and democracy. No. His Majesty says we must deal with the essential principle of democracy, the right to establish the crown and see that it continues from generation to generation. That was so long ago. Yes, by David, unto David, that his seed shall continue. You cannot wipe it away. Mussolini tried it, and then the barefaced Menguste, Zenawi, and Deselang. We cannot breed confusion, because there is no hope without the constitutional monarchy of Emperor Haile Selassie I. We cannot sell it out for Marxism, because we see perestroika, mash down Russia, mash down Czechoslovakia, Poland, and all these areas. So we can't be a pawn in this struggle. No, we have to stand up and defend our rights and ensure the continuity of Emperor Haile Selassie I monarchy. We have to ensure it and bring back the symbol of Ethiopia, the green, gold, and red with the lion in it. Because without that, there is nothing. Remember, brethren and sisters, Ethiopian, those in home and abroad, must stand up for our rights. Because it was command long time by God, the God of Ethiopia, to continue to restore the fallen city, restore the ruins of David. Because without that, Ethiopia, there will be no hope, nor peace. We are calling upon every well-thinking Ethiopian, go back in them history. Ethiopia have the greatest history in the world. Greater than Marxism, Bolshevikism. We must go back in ourselves and ensure the continuity of the constitutional monarchy of Emperor Haile Selassie I. And go back and look at Abuna Crilius, when him crowned him anoint Emperor Haile Selassie I. Revisit that statement and be strong in yourself. And don't be traitors and fool warriors. Stand up for right. Conquering land of tribe of Judah shall break every chain and give us the victory again and again. His Majesty live it, Emperor Haile Selassie I, one God.
Yeah, greetings again in the name of Emperor Haile Selassie I. Well, today it has come to our awareness that the Crown Council of Ethiopia sought a compromise on our sovereignty, and we are surprised and alarmed that Prince Ermias Selassie Haile Selassie did not call Emperor Haile Selassie first name in his statement concerning what is going on in Ethiopia today. 1936, in Geneva, Switzerland, The Hague, Emperor Haile Selassie I addressed the League of Nations, and he identified that all small nations, which today represent the different groups in Ethiopia, like the Omaro people and others who do not have any voice. We are saying that the Crown Council must be political, because as Jabuna has identified in 1935, not 1931, the 16th of July, when Emperor Selassie I gave the first constitution of Ethiopia, is political. The whole history of Emperor Haile Selassie I, because you say Emperor is a state title, is a political title and a political office. We want the world to know that we are seeking and needing to find one of the crown prince of Emperor Haile Selassie I to rise up as a political office to come and defend Ethiopia, sovereign Ethiopia, imperial Ethiopia. Now we, as you all know, is from the Church of Haile Selassie I and the Imperial Ethiopian World Federation. Right here, 29 Oxford Street, Kingston, Jamaica. So we are saying all the moves the Emperor Haile Selassie I made to liberate Ethiopia 1941, May 5th, were political. And the Constitution, which is the law of the land, the Crown Prince, not the Crown Prince, but the Crown Council must consolidate that political statement and that political movement to liberate and restore the constitutional monarchy of Ethiopia. It's not what happen if we don't have one of His Majesty's 13 grandson who's eligible to be the head of state, become king. One of these princes must come king. So we're saying that we have not seen that in Prince Ermias, because his statement them and his actions seem like he is in line with the government of Ethiopia. That's what we are saying. We want you to analyze that statement carefully. Why does he represent and say in the Salamat lines when he say Emperor Haile Selassie I dynasty, which he is one of Emperor Haile Selassie I dynasty, he's one of the prince. So how comes him now defend His Majesty Emperor Haile Selassie I? And it must be political. He must be political. He must join. He don't have no army, no. But he have Rasta and he have Emperor Haile Selassie I. Yes, he have the whole Rasta community behind him.
About 3 million.
And him have we from the Imperial Ethiopian World Federation and the Church Haile Selassie I behind him. We don't have no guns and bombs. No, we don't have that. But 1935, Emperor Haile Selassie I never have no modern weapons. No. He never have no modern weapon, but yet him still defeat Mussolini and Hitler and all of the fascists them. Be careful, people. He and she who is watching this Facebook thing, look at the history of Emperor Haile Selassie I, because without that we don't have any history. Without Emperor Haile Selassie I we have nothing. 1936 is collective security and international morality, which we have not seen in Ethiopia or in the governments of the world. Because we would have believed that they would rise up today and come to the defense of Ethiopia in terms of a restoration of constitutional monarchy. Emperor Haile Selassie I dynasty return to Ethiopia in their full capacity as the government.
What the next paper meeting was 20th of this month?
Now, we are aware that Wednesday, which is the 28th of February 2018, there's a deadline for the Ethiopian government to live up to the human rights and also to erase the violence and the atrocity against the Ethiopian people. So we would like to find out what the world is saying, and we would like to find if they are supporting that statement made by the Congress of the United States. Yeah, the Congress of the United States, it is documented that they are making that a deadline, the 28th of this month, February, for Ethiopia, the government over there, to change them policy and stop commit all these human rights atrocities against the people and taking away their rights. And by instituting violence on them at the state of emergency and the people so that they can take away their rights. The prince of a change in status in terms of an argument that he's making on the Facebook. It seems like someone wrote that statement and published it under a name.
Like the one we did last week.
Like the one we did the other day, I say must forgive people for the wrongs and the ills that they have done to the Ethiopian people.
No, Mara must forgive them.
We can't forgive the people them for the things that they are still and continue doing, the atrocity against the Ethiopian people.
I mean, like to do with 6 million, Hitler forgive Hitler.
Yeah, because we always take note of that. About the same time Emperor Haile Selassie I was defending our small nation, he was also defending the Jews with the Holocaust, the atrocity that Hitler did against them. And every day them talk about it. Yeah. So why aren't we talking about it, we as Ethiopian people at home and abroad? Why is the prince not defending us and defending liberation, restoration, I'm grandfather, government and dynasty, when him is so the president of the Crown Council? He's the president of the Crown Council. So why is he not defending that? Defending Emperor Haile Selassie I? That is the question we would like to ask the prince and the rest of the Crown Council and the world for that matter. We cannot compromise. No, we cannot accept that. So what we are saying, that the people of Ethiopia at home and abroad must put pressure to Prince Ermias and make him know, say, that at this time when them have a state of emergency in Ethiopia, them lock up people still and still kill people, him can't come out and make a statement like that. Him have to retract that statement, take it out totally, and come and we will defend him. Him have an army, him have us. Rasta, the whole Rastafarian community worldwide. Because it is us that keep that struggle alive from 1974 until today. I will not go and change.
He was 16 when we started the first struggle. Living in Jordan.
He was 16 years old when the struggle started.
Lived in Jordan.
He lived in Jordan. Yeah, with the prince over there. So we are saying that Prince Ermias retract that statement and defend Emperor Haile Selassie I restoration in Ethiopia. No, Emperor Haile Selassie I live it.
Don't play chess, play draft. Don't play chess, play draft. Chess kill king and bishop. Draft, back swap, like a king check, one number 8. And go forward. His Majesty, the Red Rastafari.
Greetings in the name of His Imperial Majesty Emperor Haile Selassie I. Well, right now what we are saying, our interest is strictly in defense of Ethiopia and monarchy. Now, when we talk about Ethiopia, we are talking about Emperor Haile Selassie I. It's inseparable. Ethiopia, Emperor Haile Selassie I. Total independence. Now, it is wrong to make a statement and exempt Emperor Haile Selassie I. We will not compromise. We will not give up the struggle. Rastafarian people, we will unite and we will fight the struggle together. From the Church of Emperor Haile Selassie I and Imperial Ethiopian Royal Federation. Under the leader of Abuna Emmanuel Fox, we will win this struggle. We will continue to fight. His Majesty.
Give thanks. Like the high priest Zodak in the time of David, it's like now our Honorable Abuna Fox is like Zodak. I work with David, who is Haile Selassie in this time. So if we understand the prophecy, there are certain things hidden from even the king that the priests know. So, So right now, we continue to move with Rastology, the Church of Haile Selassie, and Abuna Fox. That's it.
Blessed and greetings to the world. Just a short briefing of Rastology. Revelation 5, verse 5. And one of the elders said unto me, Weep not, behold, the Lion of the tribe of Judah, the root of David, hath prevailed to open the book, and to loosen the 7 seals thereof. Question, who is the Lion of the tribe of Judah? Emperor Haile Selassie I, living God. Let us be conscious, let us be real. Emperor Haile Selassie I, liveth.
Ja, Rastafari.
Greetings in the name of His Imperial Majesty Emperor Haile Selassie I. Reeves, the grandson of Emperor Haile Selassie I, Ermias, you have already made your statement, but you have to retract your statement, because that is definitely carrying down your father's, your grandfather's stance and powers over in Ethiopia. So retract and know that Not afraid and not talk, no I, no body at all. Stand up for what you know.
His Majesty.
That's it.
Hitler will come back. Hitler will come back.
This is to all traitors of Emperor Haile Selassie I. Psalm 87. The Lord Emperor Haile Selassie I loveth the gates of Zion more than all the dwellings of Jacob. Glorious things are spoken of the old city of Jah, Emperor Haile Selassie I. I'll make mention of Rahab and Babylon to them that know me. Behold, Philistia and Tyre, with Ethiopia, this man was born there. And of Zion it shall be said, this and that man was born in her. And the highest himself shall establish her. And singers of players of instruments shall be there. Not reggae music, but singers and players of Church of Emperor Haile Selassie I shall be there. Amen. Blessed be Jah, Emperor Haile Selassie I.
You warrior king for me again. You warrior king again.
What big warrior king?
You look warrior king. You look general warrior king.
What the greatest reggae singer?
Greatest reggae singer.
Joe.
Let a word in, but don't forget my speech.
His Majesty Emperor King Selassie I, King of Kings. We believe in one theocratical government, the one that King Selassie I, the King of Kings, Lord of Lords. We follow through, follow his footsteps. Right now, we appreciate intensity when you cite the alienation of I and I right now. I deal with this thing to the fullest. Blessed be Jah.
Blessed be the Lord Adonai, Jah, Rastafari, Emperor Haile Selassie I. Well, we first give thanks to the Abona and understand where him take Church of Haile Selassie I. For anything fight against Emperor Haile Selassie I, you know, so we have to take it into serious consideration. Our duty is to promote Emperor Haile Selassie I. Restore the monarchy in Ethiopia. We not compromise it and go say we are do this when we know say that we are going to do. We say we are restore Haile Selassie I dynasty, not the Solomonic dynasty. Therefore, once you decide say now go say Emperor Haile Selassie I, we have to take it up and make the people them know and understand. So we are the vanguard for Emperor Haile Selassie I thing. Government, you have to be political. The air where you breathe, the clothes, the food, everything have to deal with politics. So look into these things and know when we are say Haile Selassie I, not just in family but the government when bring with him. Greetings in the name of His Imperial Majesty. Bless him. Greetings in the name of Imperial Majesty.
And I say, liberation, restoration of Solomon dynasty. We just all find an ideology and the eye come up of Ethiopia. Eternal monarch of Ethiopia. Blessed be Jah, Emperor Selassie.
Greetings into the name of His Imperial Majesty Emperor Haile Selassie I, the living God. Blessed be our spiritual leader, Emmanuel Fox, of the Church of His Imperial Majesty Emperor Haile Selassie I, 29 Oxford Street, Kingston, Jamaica, and the priest, LLI Chris, and Ras Bunai from also the Church of His Imperial Majesty Emperor Haile Selassie and I all the children of His Majesty. I want all Ethiopians to be courageous and continue the struggle to stand up and defend the restoration of His Haile Selassie I government in Ethiopia. Right? Stand up and be courageous, defending Emperor Haile Selassie I government in Ethiopia, because I and I from the Church of His Imperial Majesty Emperor Haile Selassie I in Kingston, Jamaica, are with you all my brothers and sisters in Ethiopia. God bless.
Majesty.
Yes.
Yes, greetings from the Church of Emperor Haile Selassie I, Imperial Ethiopian World Federation Organization. I'm Brother Jedediah, and when I say to Ethiopian people, we give thanks for them stand up for them rights, and we are here to support them all the way fully. This is a universal movement, the Church of Emperor Haile Selassie I, Imperial Ethiopian World Federation Organization. It's a universal movement. So being a universal movement, we are very strong in our support, and continue what you're doing, and we are here to support you 100%. And the thing with we now, we are here to fight for the restoration of the monarchy of Emperor Haile Selassie I, because from November 2nd, 1930, it's been the dynasty of Emperor Haile Selassie I, not the Solomonic dynasty. Even though they tried to say that it was there till 74, but it's the dynasty of Emperor Haile Selassie I, this time and forevermore. Amen. Blessed be Jah Rastafari.
In the name of His Majesty, Emperor Haile Selassie I, I support the Constitution of His Majesty, Emperor Haile Selassie I, and the Abuna Center Fox, calling all daughters worldwide from the Church of Emperor Haile Selassie I, and those who choose to join the mass movement, come in and support us and stand for Ethiopia. Thank you.
Greetings to the world, greetings to Ethiopia, greetings to His Majesty Emperor Haile Selassie I, speaking here from the 15th province of Ethiopia, Jamaica. Hail up to Abuna, our one and only, and hail up to the priest who has taken instruction also from the Abuna. Today is a day that I feel so overwhelmed to see so many of us. Most of us are Rasta in all forms, even myself a young one, to say at this time that don't give up. Remember in life the law, and the law gives two things. One, punishment, the other, reward. What is the reward now? Hail Emperor Haile Selassie I.